The thought to one day be sailing in the tropics is what carried us through the hardest times building the boat.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics, and I'll be drinking a margarita, and it'll be awesome.
We've reached the tropics, and the dream isn't over. It's evolving. If we've learned anything, it's to live for today and dream for tomorrow. We've had 2 full nights of sleep, 1 full day of being here, and yeah, got the video done. It only took me 12 hours to work on yesterday, so the day wasn't much of a rest, but slept really good, and Garrett's hoisting the anchor. We've not stepped off the boat, but we're just itching to get sailing again. So maybe we'll see Mazatlan another time, but just going with what we feel like doing right now, and we feel like getting back out there.
So I'll just have you stand by on the helm, and
okay,
in case I need you to put it in gear.
Okay. What are you at? I can take a whirl too if you want.
Okay.
Our keel is sodden with tropical water, but our scenery doesn't seem to match. Not ready for a cityscape right now, and craving the sea, we hoist anchor. The beauty of not having any plans and being masters of our own schedules, we can do this. Anchor at the water?
Anchor at the water.
Missed that workout. We point our bow southeast along Mexico's coastline, our only dictator being the weather. Cotton ball weather today.
Yeah. Big ship coming in, isn't there?
We're up. We got the gesture to move back, so we did a loop around the anchorage.
Yeah, we'll get out of his way.
We didn't doubt our decision to leave. We're beginning to feel something again, a sense of adventure and a lust for the sea. It leaves a lingering smile on our faces and a brightness in our eyes. Any fear or hesitation in our vessel or in ourselves is melting away. The boldness that started the build, chiseled down by the labor, is returning with every sail. The more we thought about it, the only option was to sail on. The city now dwarfed in the distance, the vibe on board has returned to mellow. We love it all, but right now, this very moment, this is exactly where we want to be. But what's our heading? So where are we going?
I don't know. Yesterday we were thinking Isla Isabela. This morning we were thinking Chicala. Now we're possibly thinking Matanchen. I don't know.
Guess we can kind of keep the same heading, Chicala or Matanchen.
Well, we're kind of like going out to sea a little bit more than we need to for our current heading, unless we jibe. And if we were to go to Matanchin, then we should definitely jibe soonishly, like in the next couple hours.
Or we go to Isabella.
Or we go to Isabella.
Either way, we have to sail overnight. So I guess we'll just go whichever direction the wind is better. But it's nice now, we're sailing into some sun. It was so hazy and overcast, which kind of made the city vibe even worse.
Our decision to carry on was rewarded by frisking whales. They were so close we could hear them flop. Surrounded on our seaward side, we were dazzled by these enormously graceful creatures. I never thought a belly flop could be so elegant. The natural wealth of Mexico's marine life is rich. 3 boobies atop the mizzen gaff, whales abound, and a fish on. We were in the thick of it.
Woo! You see what it is yet? A jack. Oh, he's huge. Whoa.
I don't think I'm gonna keep a jack.
Okay.
You're still alive though, right? Yeah, you're still pretty good. Alright. Go back in.
Bye, Jack.
Here's a big boy. That boy.
We're just attracting all of the boobies. I don't think the gaff bank's very comfortable.
Yeah, I just oversheeted the staysail to keep us from wanting to come up in the wind a little bit, so we might lose a little bit of speed, but it'll be better balanced. I can also just reef the mizzen, but
6'5".
we're hauling ass. It's a great sail. The forecast today was for 20 knots. Yeah, the sea state is, I mean, really nice for having quite a bit of wind. It's a lot better than the Sea of Cortez chop. And we're doing great, doing like 6 knots. Charles is doing all the work. Can't complain. Red Aviva's scooting along, balanced out really well. We got full mizzen, single reef main, full staysail, and Yankee. And yeah, it's a comfortable ride. What's that?
I don't even have to brace myself too much to read. I've got 1 foot on the companionway, and other than that, it's pretty comfortable down here. I had to sit down here because I was getting a little sunburnt.
Yeah, well, she's once again doing what she does best. Going out to sea and making miles. So I think we've got, I don't know, Probably still over 100 miles to go till the next stop. But it's pretty nice out here. Oh, and we've had constant, for the last hour or so, shit machines up on our mast. That one's holding strong. Oh, he almost fell. Ah, we got another one coming in. Woo! But yeah, to be honest, it's really nice to be out of the Sea of Cortez.
The Sea of Cortez has many pros and cons. At some point, we felt trapped in the desert by hurricane season. A whole new set of challenges were discovered and had to be overcome. This year, we hope to find a new location, or maybe an entirely different seasonal calendar. Our options are overwhelming and exciting. Left, right, straight, or stay put. To go right to the South Pacific has a list, and to go south has another, and to stay put would be to prepare. But only a time traveler would know where we'll be in December.
It's nice to be out here.
To be out here, we get to dream again and enjoy the process.
Little skipjack.
You want me to feel safer? Whoa! Whoa!
The whales continued their ballet as we nervously tried to stay out of their way. And then we finally caught a keeper.
Put it back.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're right behind us.
But with the breaching pod, increasing wind, and depleting light, the fish lived to swim another day, and the hand lines came in for the night. My imagination saw the sun boiling the ocean as it slipped beneath the surface of the waves. It was going to be a roiling night.
Woo! The sun has set, and unfortunately I didn't film us tucking the second reef into the main because Garrett made the call wanting to do it right before sunset, and the sea state was getting pretty big. But we got that put in, and yeah, the waves are getting a little bit bigger.
Still so amazing every time you come down below. It's just so much more mellow down here.
Look at your hairs!
Garrett reduced sail to prepare for the evening and make the boat more comfortable.
Red Aviva loves this wind. I mean, we're double reefed on the main and the staysail is up. It's fully up, but it's not really adding to our speed. She's just surfing down these waves. Still making 6.5 knots after taking down the mizzen. Pretty incredible. It's just before midnight and our wind has pretty much left us, so we're kind of creeping along, giving it an hour before deciding whether or not we need to turn on the engine. The swell is still here, which is driving me a little bit mad, not gonna lie.
I'm loving putting pen to paper daily as of late. Feels good to let my thoughts roam, and then a place to record them. Helps me become more present, take in the sights, the smells, and the feels of the moment. I thought experiencing serenity when left alone with my mind was lost. That's the magic of the sea and of traveling slow. When the sky begins to lighten, and then the sun breaks free of the horizon, peace finds my heart. The nights can be a struggle, as I hate being tired. It makes me irritable. I'm finding ways of enjoying it, though. My watch began at 5, and since night became morning, the struggle has disappeared. Isla Isabela passes along our starboard side, less than 10 nautical miles away. Not much of a breeze at all, but right around 6 a.m., just as the night was barely lifting, I smelt the island. Correction, I smelt the natives. Hundreds, if not thousands, of blue-footed boobies and frigates. It smelled like a rookery. Similar to a farm, but salty. Not enough earth to dampen the stench. Our destination has a name I'm not fond of pronouncing for some reason. It trips off my tongue. We've yet to step foot on the southern mainland of Mexico. 4 days at sea, 1 at anchor, and another overnight journey has kept us happily on board. Red Aviva has been kind to us, along with the wind. The swell is another story that I won't tell out of fear the sea will read my words and decide to act back up. The hum of the engine and the gentle roll of our hull charging forward allows me to reflect, be thankful, and hope for a great day.
Ah, this is glorious. We don't have any wind and we're still motoring, but it's just absolutely beautiful today. Just took a bucket shower and we're just nude on deck with nobody around. Isla Isabela is pretty far in the distance. We're about 26 nautical miles away from our anchorage for probably the next 2 nights. With a little bit of wind coming in, that's really the best protection, unless we wanted to just hop right down to Punta Mita, but that would mean we would miss a few spots that at least I would like to stop at. So we're gonna stop at this one little place. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a palapa on shore. We can get some tacos and a cerveza. That would be great. And it would be the first time we step foot on the southern mainland of Mexico, because we didn't get off the boat in Mazatlan and then just decided to keep sailing. So Yeah, we haven't been on land in like a week, maybe. I don't remember what day we left. What day is today?
Don't know, don't care, and I love it. When the destination no longer becomes the goal, you are liberated to embrace the journey. Out of our 3 choices, we chose the one with the best protection for the forecast. Up next, we step ashore together at a latitude where the cocoa palm grows naturally. Thanks for wandering with us. We'll see ya next week.